All right, welcome back to Mad Games Tycoon, episode number 4. We're going to continue to grind out some money here so we can go ahead and go to a bigger facility and add more more staff and more amenities for our staff. So um, right now everybody's busy. Looks like we started a new game development here. I'm going to minimize all of these. Football is still selling pretty well. Dinosaurian still selling pretty well. Cybernetic at week 4 still sold 11,000 copies, almost 12,000. So we got some decent money coming in. We did pay off our loan the last episode. No, we did not. We paid off half of it. So let's go ahead and pay this down to an even $500,000 and let's generate some more money. And we'll go from there. And remember, we want to create these engines because these engines are what people are they're going to generate extra money when people use them with that profit sharing. Music and sound is low. Music and sound is low, so let's get this team on sounds and music for newbies. Alright, we're going to release dwarves. Find a publisher. It's an RPG and a platformer, so let's see what we got here for those genres. I'm not seeing anything at all for RPG or platformer, which is not fantastic. So let's just go ahead and drop it in here. I don't know if it'll hurt our relation with these guys or not, but we got a 3-heart relationship, so let's drop it in there. Okay. Got a good genre combination and graphics, so let's go ahead and pause here. See if there's anything these guys can research. There's another genre available, so let's get that started. I want to start another engine. And we'll see what we need here. We're going to do for platformer. So I'm going to change the name. I'm just going to, I think we unlock some new features too, so I'm just going to call it 3 features. Let me see here. So yeah, we actually have 3 different features now unlocked with the sprites. So we're going to go ahead and raise our price to like 14,000 that they'll have to pay us up front. Okay, we got this guy on auto research. Let's keep that going. We're going to go ahead and develop a patch, a game update for Cybernetic, and if something else comes up we can research, we'll go ahead and hit that group on. We'll stop the automatic. You just hit stop automation and it'll finish up the one it's working on. So Dwarves started out selling 12,000 copies the first week, which is fantastic. That'll be in the profit pretty quick. After they get done here, we'll go ahead and do another couple updates and we'll start on the next game. As you can see at the top, we're at 1 million funds. So we're getting to the point where we'll pay some more on the the loan soon. Crank up the speed here a little bit. He'll give you some tips. I'll do another patch here. Game update. Let's go ahead and drop one in for Dinosaurian. Over on the right, the blue number is how many copies they've sold. So, Fruity Wars by far was the worst one we did out of that group. And then it's getting ready to be week 4, so we'll do an update for Dwarves next. Alright, best soundtrack, best graphics. We probably got, so we got an extra 1,500 fans there. We probably got the worst game of the year too, which we did, football. So now we can produce our own games. We're not going to do that right yet, but you definitely make a lot more money when you do that. So let's drop another game update here. For Dwarves, it'll be the first one we did. This is now in the positive, so I'm just going to minimize it. Let me slow this down a little bit. Get these guys on another training course. Maybe some graphics for beginners. And let's see where they're at, because we might start, yeah, we're probably going to pull them out and put them and swap them with some people and put some other people in there to train. Definitely very underutilized for the part of, you know, don't be afraid to hit that training. We got another genre about done and we're unlocking a lot of different topics so we can get back on some different games here. We're at 1.71 million. The money's rolling in pretty steady. Let's go ahead and pay off our loan, save that interest. Still over $1 million. Alright, let's go ahead and pause it real quick. Let's get a new game going here. Let's do seniors. Let's see what we got here. We got puzzle is still not great, so let's do cowboys and crime. Okay, we're gonna make it a arcade and maybe a little RPG. So we're gonna call it Bad Cowboys. Again, name I don't think matters at all. Just depends on how creative you want to get. We want to put an engine in. We're going to use our newest engine, which is Puzzle 3, and that should have the extra sprites in it. Hopefully, I think it does. If not, we'll take a look at it here. Select our platforms. We can do 3 now. Alright, seniors, I'm going to do graphics, story, atmosphere, beginner, let's do game depth and casual gamer. It is arcade, so. And here you can look at different concepts and stuff that you've had and game reports that you've had to try to help improve your sales. We're going to do sounds and graphics. Yeah, we do have the sprites on this one, so get that started. So we're about done with adventure here, so and see what we can do. Okay, let's go ahead and pick a topic. Let's do castles. Fruity Wars has been pulled off the market. So there's just, as soon as I did that, there was a new genre. So I'm going to hit stop automation. Even though there's only one person over here, we'll get it started. Excuse me. So we're rolling right along. Let's get... we're going to pause here in a second and move these trainees around. The guys we've trained up here. Alright, we're going to release Bad Cowboy. Let's see. Arcade RPG. So if we got any. Alright, let's go here. They got a pretty good market penetration. Alright, so let's pause for now. Well, let me go real slow until we finish that training class, and then we're going to pause. Okay. So, what I want to do, let me look at the stats on these guys. That's pretty low, so we're going to enable employee pickup. I'm going to pull this guy out, or girl, this guy, set him here for now. Then I'm going to drop in one of the people I've been working with that I've been training. Swap that out. Same thing with this person. And I want to drop these two. And they'll just roam around if you're not sure what to do with them. Sometimes it's good to have some extra people hired. Even if they don't have a job, as long as you can afford them. Okay, we'll put those two in there. Let's look at who we can hire. See if we can find a legendary employee, which we do not. So I'm going to look at office work. This Joe's got a pretty good skill here, and he's got the yellow stars are like it'll help you attract. The more stars you have, the better talent you can attract, basically. Is the way that I took it out of the training. So let's hire Joe, and we're going to drop him in here because this is only one. There's still some openings there. We still got an opening at the top, and then we got training room in the training ground if we want. So let me disable picking up people now, so I'm not picking them up on accident. All right, so let's look at their what's their low. Office work is low, programming is low, office work is low, and programming is not great. So let's hit training course, gaming programming course, get that started. They'll do that. We're going to go ahead and develop an engine for dwarves, or an update, which I think we just did one. So let's do cybernetic again. And let's move it a little forward, see what we can research here. Still on topics, which is fine. We got the economic simulator being researched, so let's go ahead and do business economic simulation. Okay, let's go ahead and do a patch update. We can do a patch for Bad Cowboy to get rid of those 3 bugs, or we can just go ahead and do an update. I'm just going to go ahead and do an update. And I select all the functions when I do those. Just about done with this engine development, so we're going to do another one here. still got stuff we haven't. Okay, so we got. So right now we don't have adventure, so we're going to bank one for adventure. I'm going to change the name to Adventure 3. I'm going to add all the features, and I'm going to make the price $13,000. Maybe I made the other one $14,000. Not sure. Okay. So Bad Cowboy is done. With an update, it's not doing too great. Hopefully that update will raise the... Let's go ahead and pause. We got a couple things about to get done. Let's go ahead and do another game. Or let's do a sequel and remaster, because we have a little better engines now. So there's a way to do it. You can do a remaster or a sequel. So we're going to do a remaster if we can. So it's not letting me. Let's do a sequel. And let's find one that sold really well. Well, we'll just start off with Mafia. It looks like, because a lot of these are still out. So we haven't developed that many games yet. So let's do Mafia. And one of the things we can do is we can add a little better engine to it. Oh yeah, I did make that one 14,000, so. Okay. I like to make them all the threes the same price, but it's not a huge issue. Because I will update these and add the extra engines to them. People are more likely to use them the more engines you got. And eventually we'll keep unlocking them as they come available. So we're going to add a new engine to it. And it was arcade. And we can do adventure. We haven't done that yet. And you can go through and change a lot of your details, or you can. We got different platforms now than we might have had the last time. So now here, if we look at our fan letters, we're doing Mafia, I think. It'll tell you more lengthy and too much for core gamers. So, appears game length, and then too much for core gamers, so they wanted it even more this way. So we're going to do that, and we're going to release it. Got all the things activated, and we'll develop a sequel basically. Alright. So let's see what we can research. Okay, so we got that all, we're all caught up there. I don't do consoles yet, and there's no need to do this research others yet. We could start it, but that's only for more when you get more than 6 features unlocked. So right now I'm going to put this back on auto. I hit triangle to get the auto research going, and I'll pick the first one, and then it'll automatically randomize the next one. So this is research and business. I'm not going to put this one on auto. Football end up making 900,000. It's pulled from the market. So there's a new research feature. We want to get on that right away. The joystick driver. Remember, we're in 1981, so it's a little different. Probably got some dev kits available, but I don't know if any of them are worth it. We'll wait on those. Once we hit 10 games released, we can do four dev kits too, but I think we already have 4 unlocked. So we got Mafia about remaster. I'm going to slow it down a little bit. We got this is about done. These two are doing much better after the training. They're really cranking out the some good fast games. the training does help. So, all right, we're going to release Mafia. We'll see how it does compared to the other one. So we could self-produce now, which we're not going to do yet. We definitely need more space for that. But you do make more money. I usually make $15 a game early on, and then I raise it to $17 a game. So you make a lot more money. We've got arcade and adventure. So we're going to drop down here. All right, we got a pretty good rating on that. 80% would have gave us a little, a little ribbon or something for the game. So we'll take that. Let me pause real quick. I'm going to do it. This is still not making money, so I'm going to leave it open. How many copies are you selling a week? 3,700. 9,000. Cybernetic's still at 9,000. So I'm going to do another game update for them. Do that. And let's pick another training course. Let's do graphics. All right. So let's get this rolling here. And we're starting to really get some genres and some things to where we can get some good features going. And we'll probably, I don't even know if we can do a marketing department yet. I don't know if we got that unlocked yet. Not yet. Okay. So right here is one of the ones where they used our engine and we made $28,000 off of them. Anything we could research here? No. So let's pick another topic. We'll do angels or aliens. Let's see here. Okay, Mafia's making money. It sold 22,000 copies the first week, and it sold 23 the third week. So it's already making money. Bad Cowboy's making money. So let's do see what we got here. Do another update. Let's do another one for Bad Cowboy. It's not doing great. And then we'll start a new game. And I could crank this up even once more, but I'm not going to yet. We'll get ready to change our class here. So I'm going to do an update for Mafia next. Get that started. Once this one's done, we'll just do office work. The joy at work. Joy at work. Okay. We got $3 million, so we're just about ready to start looking at the next space. I'll take a look at it to see what we can do. Because you want some games on the market, because you don't want to cancel any. You kind of want to be finished up. You want to be finished up with everything here before you go to the next place. So let's improve. Yeah, so let's pause this. Let's improve an old engine. So we're going to hit improve an old engine, and we're going to find one of these one of the ones that, like this one's RPG, or one of these two. So we'll go ahead and do this one. So we're going to do, let's see what features we got. So we got looks like we got 4 features. So we're going to do them all here. So we're going to change this to RPG 4. I'm going to make this $15,000 or 16,000. Let's go ahead and jump it up 2. Okay. And I tried to do the profit sharing to 20%, but I didn't get very many takers when I did that. So I recommend 10%. Just you'll make money. Later game you start making. I usually make 500,000 a year off of engines. So or whatever, 500 maybe 100,000 a month or something. It adds up. So let's go ahead and pause real quick and look at. We got 3.29 million. We can borrow 2 million if we need to. So let's look at the next size property. Right now we're in the 400,000 space. We can double our space for 1.5 million, which is probably what we'll do. The next spot is 2 million, which is definitely doable. But we remember we're going to drop some discs and we're going to drop a lot of stuff. So we don't want to. 2 million wouldn't be bad because we're still making money on all those games. So we might just go right to 2 million, the 2 million warehouse. So let's finish up everything we're working on. Let's turn we're going to turn the auto off. Stop automation. Once this Adventure 3 is done, we're going to, if this person is still not done, we're going to support them. And you just click on they might be done anyway before us. You're going to click, because that team has been trained. This is only one person, so we got a new platform available. So we're going to, once this team is done, we're going to hit support development, and then move them over here, and they'll just work with this team, and this will speed this up. And then we just need this training class to be over with. I'm just going to hit all the way speed to get the joys of work finished. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pause it. We're still selling these. We still got these 5 games on the market that are making us money. Dwarves has sold 262,000 copies, and Cybernetic has sold 292,000. The sequel of Mafia, which we did not make very many changes at all, sold 182,000 copies. It's already surpassed the original, and it still sold almost 18,000 at week 9. And I don't even know if we've done an update for it yet or a patch, so we'll see. We'll look at that at the next one. So we're going to go ahead and buy the $2 million spot. As soon as you buy the next spot, you're going to want to pause. Because all these staff members are going to run everywhere. So, and we're getting back $281,000 for the desks and plants and things like that. So we still got 2.2 million, not bad. I'm going to pause as soon as I get into the screen as fast as I can. Okay. So here we have the new building, which is double the size of the last one. We're going to start building more and larger teams and different. We're going to look at producing our own video games, and all of that in the next episode. And we'll get this laid out, and we'll walk through the layout and go from there. And hopefully we'll get to unlock some more groups. We've got the storeroom in production, which we know about, and pretty soon we'll unlock, we should get to where we got marketing or customer support. I'm not sure, I can't remember which is next. So eventually we'll have all these unlocked, and just keep making money. But right now we don't have a loan. We don't have we're moving up in space. We'll be able to make more money, and we'll be able to hire more employees, and watch for legendary employees and things like that. So until next time, we'll see you then. So thanks for watching.